y'all.
I know that you've done everything you can, but you just obey.
Sometimes that's hard to do, ain't it?
I know there's some
Sometimes
things
that's
you
hard to do. Just
cannot
obey
see.
anyway. Baby, listen.
Obey
Good morning,
anyway.
everybody.
Obey anyway. Obey anyway.
Sometimes you don't want to. But...
Sometimes we're slow to
Good
move,
morning, nephew.
so we miss what
Tell your
God
mama I said
has
hi.
for us, expecting the same
Good
results
morning.
as
Good
those
morning. Good morning,
around
sis. Did y'all pray y'all prayers?
us.
Because I
But
did.
I
I
say
cried a
to
little bit before I went to
you
sleep,
this
and I slept
day,
real good.
there is no
Did y'all pray for the hand up
way.
people?
Simply put,
Oh!
just obey.
Hopefully these out.
Just obey. I know it gets hard to
Good morning, Elsie.
understand,
And
but you
did
just
good.
obey.
Good. I prayed too. I said, God, I love our class.
I know that you've
I think I done
done
did to my dang
everything you
glasses, y'all.
can, but you just obey.
Oh,
Obey
need these
anyway.
eyes. Good
I know there's
afternoon,
some
everybody. Good
things
morning.
you cannot see.
Just obey. It's hard to do that sometimes. Who gonna put their hand up and tell the truth? Me. Y'all don't be wanting to tell the truth. I'm gonna tell it. Sometimes it be hard. Good day. Oh, and they good. Kiss them babies for me. Listen. Ooh, sometimes it's hard to. Not, it is. I prayed and cried. Me too. Got down on the side of my bed. Thought I was just gonna say my little prayer and get up. Baby, them tears started rolling. That little came in my throat. I said, whoa. Thank you. You remember this from your sister? Remember? Remember these pants? Yeah, you gotta bring them back. And somebody sent me a hair wrap to go. Thank you, Pookie. Rocking the same. You done seen this outfit a gazillion times. It works. That's why you get classic stuff. You gotta keep buying nothing. Thank you, little baby. Thank you. Listen, you said, yes, I prayed and cried last night too. Yeah, thank you. Both my daughters came in. Thank you. I prayed for everyone, and the tears came. Girl, soon as I started thinking about all of y'all, I was like, oh, here we go. Y'all gonna stay off my heart. Thank you so much, Pumpkin. Thank you. Thank you. Somebody sent me these, girl. And I said, let me use them because a nigga don't feel like washing my hair. I don't feel like washing my hair. So I said, I'm about to put this here wrap on. And I got some pants I done had. I'm going to show y'all. Forever. Thank you. And ever and ever. I got these pants at the Goodwill, girl. And they so comfortable. You see, they come up wide on your hips if you're a hippie person. And they stretch. They DK and while they work out, I pay about $2 for them. And they got the bell legs at the bottom. They real comfortable. Real comfortable. You hear me? I love the Goodwill. I ain't been because I don't need nothing out of there. I don't need nothing out of there. But yes, I'm grateful. I don't know who sent me these, but I'm grateful they did. Thank you. I don't know who sent them. Class was great. Oh, that made me happy. You said those are nice and everything matches perfectly. Girl, listen, that's why certain pieces you don't get rid of. I don't care about no styles or none of that. If it fit me right and I can wear it with a lot, oh, I'm keeping it. You'll see it for 20 years. I don't care. I do not care about none of that. I keep certain pieces. My daughter has a picture in this sweater and some pants. She was going to like an interview or something. And literally, thank you. I said, put this on. She wasn't number 15, baby. Walked in there and killed the game. Come on with it. 16, something like that. I said, let mama put these clothes on you. You'll get it. You said, yes, head wipes are lifesavers when you don't feel like doing your hair. Girl. You hear me? Because, baby, I woke up looking like, y'all know how cats wake up and they hair just be sticky, like when they be wet and they be drying out. And it just be, that's how I woke up looking this morning. I said, no, don't do that. You don't have to do that every day. Not every day. Good morning. Hello, Pumpkin. Thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, so we just gonna play today. We ain't gonna make it real heavy or nothing. We gonna get through here unless our dad come, which I have a feeling he's going to, but I don't know. Normally he does. I want to tell everybody thank you that participated in prayer last night, we like secret prayers, do we not? Secret prayers, he said, whatever you pray where can't nobody see, I'm going to let it happen out in the open. It's going to be revealed in the open. So that's why I be so happy. Like when we have our testimony services, if you want to call them that, when people come in here and tell about how their lives are changed, how they've been healed, different things like that, y'all, that bless my spirit every time. You hear me? And you got to think, you have to be able to be comfortable enough to thank you, to tell these things, right? Some things it make us feel like, right? But that's how the devil fights you, keeping it a secret or trying to handle it on your own, and that's how he breaks you down, is it not? He's the biggest narcissist on the planet, and in the other realms. He wants you to be isolated. He wants you to think you all by yourself, you know? Like you the only person going through it. Nobody would understand, and that's how he break you down. We're not doing that around here. It's power in numbers, and I'm very grateful that God allows us to be here for each other. You hear me? And we all need each other. I don't care what everybody be. Don't nobody got it all together. Not one person. It's not one person that has it all together. Do you hear me? Not one. I don't care how many smiles they put on. There is somebody every single day that has a moment of weakness. And you know how I know? Because we still in the flesh. A moment when you feel like you can't do it, you don't understand, you don't know what to say. So don't ever let nobody make you feel like they got it all together, because they don't. Because at any moment, they life could change drastically, and then they will be just as vulnerable as you. Do you hear me? You understand? Some of the most powerful people are also some of the most vulnerable people. Do you get that? It's a kryptonite for everybody. Y'all heard me? It's a kryptonite for everybody. It ain't one person on this planet that don't have a piece of kryptonite, honey. I'm trying to tell you. So if they tell you they didn't mastered every area, they wouldn't be here no more if they had. Because once you done completed your purpose, it's no reason for you to be on the planet no more after that. So don't let them trick you. You hear me? I'm trying to tell you, because they will. But everybody is struggling with something in one way or another. Everybody. Mm-hmm. They are. Listen. It did bless my soul last night, though, to hear all of the testimonies about the things that God has done. And I like hearing that. Because sometimes, you know, you don't know. We don't talk, or, you know, everybody don't share their personal business always. So you don't never know what nobody, thank you, is going through, right? I appreciate that. Thank you. So you think about those kind of things, and it's like, God, help everybody around me. Help everybody around me, help their mind, help all of that. Because I don't want nobody to feel like I have on my worst days. Anybody else? You don't want nobody to feel like you did on your worst day. You said, I've been on the struggle bus for a few months. I'm praying until something happens. God already know. He already, was you in here last night? See that? Okay, so tonight, y'all want to run our prayer back? We can run it back this evening now. We ain't got to stop now. We can pray that prayer every night until the new year. We gonna pray for the folks that need a medical miracle, and we praying for folks that got stuff on their heart and they mind. Matters of the heart and matters of the mind, baby. Them was the two prayers. Everybody raised their hand for whatever it was. Some people needed a medical miracle, and matters of the heart and mind was finances, relationships, all of that stuff. Okay? All right. Okay. And it was for everybody that raised their hand, and we ain't got to know everybody's name, but God know everybody's name. That's what we did last evening. So we can run that every evening right before you go to sleep. God, everybody that raised their hand with a matter of a heart or their heart or their mind, or a medical miracle that they need, because both of them is miracles. Okay? All of them is miracles. Thank you. You hear me? The matters of the heart is your kids, your husband, your wife, your everything. Thank you, Meech. Listen, Happy holidays to you too. You cooking? because Bessie ain't gonna make it, but Uber will. Hello, what you making today, Meech? I know you didn't cook something. You done got out there. It's warm too. Listen, I know you didn't cook something. You said I needed to. You said when two or three are gathered together, and is and do, mm-hmm, and do. Look how many miracles have happened here. You say, hey, y'all, I don't want to be a killjoy, but put me in prayer. I have a spine injury and they're trying to do brain surgery. I need that miracle and I believe God will do it. Come on, baby. We definitely going to be praying for you. We just talked about God going in there and healing cells last night. Was you in here today? Was you in here? See? That's a medical miracle. But somebody came in here the other night and said that they didn't need. Who was that? We was talking about the spine and brain surgery last evening. You said I made smothered chicken last night. I'm gonna throw some to the grill on Friday. Okay. All right. Okay. Was you in here last night, Dave? It was a couple people that was talking about this. I was in and out. They had me drugged up real hard. Got it. Are you in the hospital right now? You in the hospital right now, Dave? Okay. Yes. Did you bring your oil? Can somebody go to the house and get your oil, Pumpkin, if you didn't bring it with you? Oh, Jesus. We might have been praying for you last evening and didn't even know it. No, it's in that cabinet. Okay. Okay. Baby, we are going to... I need y'all to send one up for Daisha right now. I see God's people is going through it. Thank you. I need you to touch your feet. And if you can lift up from the base of your neck, Pumpkin, to your crack. Run that line. You hear me? From the base of your neck all the way down. You hear me? To your crack. That's where I need him to straight down the back. You hear me? And then I need him to touch your feet. If you are not able to move, I need him to do it, okay? You hear me? And we thanking God for any cells or fluid or anything that is there where that space is, that is going to penetrate and God is going to heal. Medical miracle, okay? We need an M&M. Everybody say it with me. We need an M&M. A medical miracle. Hello. And we was talking about all the medical miracles last night. Hello. That's what see, this is why people don't try to script our class, because it always be for something. Do you hear me? We need an M&M, honey. We need medical miracles around here. We sure do. We sure do. We need an M&M. We need a medical miracle. And it's a lot of us that need a medical miracle right now. Whether it be us, our family members, our niece Pooh Day, our sister, Rika, whoever. We need a medical miracle. Also, I need y'all to know, God rearranges matter. Say it with me. God can rearrange matter. Do y'all know that's the prayer I prayed over my baby? God, you rearrange matter. He created it. He can move it. Hello. He knows how to go into the cells and do something. Do you understand? God rearranged matter. And my baby came in here and let y'all know last night. She wanted to, he can rearrange matter, honey. Cells ain't nothing but matter. All of this is matter, honey. Hello. And he worried about the stuff that matter to us. Hello. Come on. Everything that matter to us, it matter to him too. Hello. And do. It sure do. This is matter. He said everything that be on your mind, I'm concerned about it. That's your spine, that's your kidneys, that's your heart, that's your lungs, that's your vascular system, honey, your hearing, your sight, your brain, all of it. All of it. God know what he doing. And he is still a healer every single day. Every single day. He want us to want a miracle. Say that. I promise you he do. That's why he said, "Why I'm real big. Why you be playing with me? Why you be playing?" He said, "I'm real, real big. I'm real big. You don't even know how big I am." And we make him this little. You said there's always hope for a medical miracle. My illness made my organs meld together and shift to the wrong side of my body, and he didn't let it take me out. Our family member is getting her M&M in Jesus' name. Is be putting God in a box. Come on. Y'all heard that? It's too many medical miracles in here, Dave. Come on. You said, touch not my anointed today, so you are healed by the name of... Listen, you said, Ardell, you covered by the blood. He is. God know what he doing. She is. Listen, that class we had going into the midnight hour, I didn't know why the class went that way. Remember, it was like the class shifted. It did, and it always will. Because it's for whatever is needed today. We don't serve stale food here. We might start out talking about one thing, but guess what? God is going to move this class the way he wants it to go. And even if it sounds like some outlandish stuff, somebody in here need to hear it. Okay? Somebody. You said, Auntie Wise, this is an AI overview. Skeptically sweet is spiritual and conspiratorial host string. I don't know. AI do whatever they want in daily life. I don't know. They do what they want to over here. Hey, okay. I don't know. They do whatever they want to over here. AI just be saying stuff like the people on like coming in my class that just be typing stuff. Yeah, that part. You hear me? They always messing with my stuff. I'm that makes me understand why my daughter, why he had her come in his class last night. Because y'all know I don't let nobody in my life. My kid's been asking to get in my life forever. No. But last night she got to talk about a medical miracle, and it sparked the conversation of all of the medical miracles that is around at WOIU. Do you understand? That's why I say we don't ever know, because y'all know I don't let nobody in my life. She said, Mom, can I say, ooh, what you gonna say? Because y'all know I don't know what my kids gonna do. I don't know how they gonna be. So I had to, they like their mama. You might have to give them. But guess what? That was for Day, that was for Rika, that was for every single person here that said, hey, even me, I'm going through some stuff on my body as well. By his stripes we are here. We are. Listen, in Jesus' name, I will be a medical miracle and a testimony. Is. I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on all of the miracles, the medical miracles we talked about last night, honey. Is. I'm waiting to hear the testimony. Do you understand? That's a real thing. That's why I said we can't be scared. If you don't tell what you went through, how people gonna know how big God is? Right? I'm sitting in an apartment right now, but I was homeless at one time. So if I never told I was homeless, it would never, and not just one time, I'd have been homeless a couple times. It wouldn't, so when people came to my house to visit, not this one, but others, and I said, oh, I used to be homeless too. What? Yeah. It has, if you don't tell about the bad, the good part don't sound so good. You said I share my testimony all the time. It helps others and sets us free from strongholds. I'm trying to tell you. And glorifies God. It sure does. That's why I said you can't be scared to talk about the ugly. Because the pretty don't look good when people don't think you've been through no ugly. But when they can see you and be like, wait a minute, what? Like Nicole just said, her organs meld together, shifted to one side of the body. She said, but I'm still here. Hello, I don't even know what that's called or how that even happens. But do you hear that? Medical miracles. It's a lot of y'all babies. Some of y'all, we found out, T of y'all last night, her mama was in a coma when she was born. We just seen 3 or 4 stories where the baby didn't make it and the mom didn't, or whatever else it was. And we got a person that is good and grown. Hello. Same thing. Medical miracle. God be wanting us to prove him right. So we can go and tell somebody else, I know you don't think it'll happen, but I'm telling you it will. Why do you only need a mustard seed of faith? He didn't say a watermelon seed. He didn't say an avocado seed. He didn't say a mango seed. He said a mustard. I just... Now, I should have brought my tweezers. Let me go get my tweezers. Hold on. Ooh. I done had these mustard seeds for years. That is so crazy. I think I had these mustard seeds since my baby was in the hospital, which is so crazy. I used to give out mustard seeds to people when she was in treatment. And I think so. I might have had these mustard seeds 10 years. No, my eyes is crazy. Ah, these things is little. Don't lose it, circle. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to show you some. Yellow mustard seeds are a little easier to see. You see it? It's easy to see this one. My ailment is endometriosis, caused what? Cysts melt and stick together due to endometriosis. Interesting. Y'all see that? This a little bit easier to see. This kind of like when you got a job and you know you got a check coming. Right? Or you got some kind of income, so you know you might have to work something out. Might have to borrow something real quick or pound something just to pay or do some hair or something. You know what I mean? Fix a car or something. This is that. You can see this, right? This is kind of easy. This is like a easy miracle, right? You know, you still need something, but it's, okay, it can be done, right? Now this right here is what we looking for right now, okay? And I'm going to show you the difference. In the side. Oh, please let them both stay in here now. Hold on. Wait, let me show y'all too. This is what you see. That's a little bit harder to see, ain't it? Easy. You can see it, but it's a little bit harder to see because I'm gonna show you something. Come on. Everybody miracle ain't the same size that they need. Come on, get in now. See that? You see it? Them ain't the same size because the brown one ain't even touching the top of the thing. It's only on there because of the big one. You listen. Everybody ain't just, you see it? You see how much space behind on top of that brown one? It ain't even touching the metal. You see it? The only reason it ain't moved is because the yellow one is bigger, so it's kind of just resting. Okay? But both of them mustard seeds. And both of them, if you can't squint and see it, if you ain't got good, baby, you'll lose it. Everybody miracle ain't the same size. It's still a miracle that you need. It's as big as somebody else's problem is to them. But God said, listen, if you believe in me this much, I will move mountains for you. You said, and what's crazy is even our big God things are small things to God. Listen, come on. You see it. He said, if you just believe me this much, either one of these, I'll show you something. You can't believe him this much? This much. This a real mustard seed. There's two of them. It's the black one and it's the yellow one. You see, and that little one ain't even touching the thing up there. I'm telling you. He said, you can't believe me this much? This much. For real. Don't break nothing, girl. This much? You can't believe me that much. This much right here. This. No. You don't got this much faith in your big God? For real? Do you? Hey, Joy. You say you believe God. You don't believe him this much? This much. Huh? You ain't got that much faith in your God? Go on to tell the truth, because that's all he asks you to believe. That's it. You can barely see those in my hand. Think about this. This is how your problems is to God. These is boulders to you. And mountains. And this how they look in God's hands. Hello. You hear me? So we make our problems bigger than that owl up there. And this how big they is to our dad. No? Because if you stay up stressing over it all night, this ain't what you got. If it take your joy away, this ain't here. Why would he tell us to grow our faith? And this is the amount of faith that he asks us to have. Y'all done started something. Anybody know what this is? What's this? And come on. You said, and when you plant that small seed, it turns into a huge plant with thousands of seeds. Okay, but what is this? Anybody know? You said, before I went through this, he whispered DKA in my ear, and I pushed it out. And I was like, nah, Dad, nope. He warned me. This is an avocado seed. Now, can you see the difference in size? You good. God didn't even ask you to have this much faith. Do you see the size difference from these 3 seeds? He could have said, I need you to have avocado size faith. He asked for this. But we be acting like he asked for this. If I step back, you can't even see these in my hand. Hello? And yes, this look ugly because I messed it up. It is what it is. I left it on the paper too long. Sometimes it's hard to get out what God put on the inside. Look at that. We just gonna leave it. Mango seed. He didn't ask for that either. Did he? And their seeds much larger than these. You hear me? You see? He didn't ask for this. He didn't ask for this. He asked for that. I need y'all to get this. This is a whole bag of seeds. It's all different sizes. These is like the miracles we need. All of the seeds in here, they not the same size. It's all kinds of different. It's some of these spinach seeds real little. He literally asked us for the bare minimum. Guess what? And all our miracles ain't okay. What if he okay, we got some cilantro. Let's see. Let's see how much a cilantro faith would be. Y'all got time? Do we? We got a little bit of time. Let's see what the cilantro seed look like. He didn't even ask for this. Okay, we got some cilantro. Come on now, cilantro. Do your deal now. Okay, wait a minute. He didn't even ask for cilantro faith. It's even bigger than the mustard. See the cilantro? He didn't say, I need you to have cilantro size faith. He said mustard seed. Let's look at a pea. What we got with them? Yeah, let's get a pea seed. He didn't say Okay. We're going to get our cilantro back. Look here. Huh? We got cilantro, mustard, and a pea. Hey. Hello. Thank you. What you gonna give him? I don't care if you gotta go get a mustard seed and tape it to your side. Okay? God is growing all of our faith. But he really do ask us for a little or nothing. Because he could have asked us for all of these. This would be harder to grow. He didn't ask for nothing this big. He said a mustard seed and that's it. And he didn't even say a whole mustard tree. He said a mustard seed of faith. And that was it. Do you understand? You said, I still have the mustard seed in my shoe when you told us to put them in 22. You heard that? My sister said, oh, I'm still walking on my faith. Hello? About to be 4 years. Hello? He done some miracles for you, Joy. Huh? And has. Okay. So you still walking on your faith. Oh, okay. Anybody else want to walk on their faith? Anybody? I told y'all I put mustard seeds in my kids' shoes. Wasn't playing. They didn't even know they was in there. Who? Put them in my ex-husband's shoes too. And guess what? His life changed after that. Did. He didn't even know they was in his work boots, and he just kept getting better and better jobs. I said, okay. Ah! Slipped it right on down in there on the side. Boy, please. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting on you. You be teeter-tottering with your miracles. I need this one right now. Thank you. Multiply his finances, Lord. Because he don't want me to get no job. So there's that. You said not me having a pack of mustard seeds sitting on this table next to me. Hello. Husband, children, you. The situation you told me about, going and tape one to each of them situations that you talked to me about. Hello. Under the sink. Mm-hmm. In every room where there is one. Tape you a mustard seed to it. Hello. You said all throughout the year, especially last 2 to 3 months, graduation next month, and new car. Come on, Mari, while working. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. He don't ask for much. And we be moping and God, why you ain't, and all of this. He like, for real? You said, and will, and gonna pray over each seed. Here we go. Here we go. If you need a medical miracle, if you got a little baggie, get you a little tape and write M&M on it. Don't nobody got to know what that is. Whatever your situation is, right? If you just need a miracle of the heart and a miracle of the mind, you know what I'm talking about? In your situation, he said, make a record of what you need me to do and then have faith that I'm going to do it. Do you hear me? Listen. Congratulations, nephew. Congratulations. The new whip, that mean you could, you said Pentecostal handshake. Come on. That mean you could bring auntie some of that food if you gonna cook it. That's what that mean. I see you. I will see you. Come on, listen. Yes, you said they got some good food up where you at. Greedy self. Always, well, we talking about seeds. It made me a little hungry. Hey, y'all. So listen. God is, that's a, wait a minute. Graduation next month, congratulations. And then a new car. Did y'all hear that? So those are matters of the heart and the mind. Are they not, Mari? We talked about this yesterday too, last night. That's a matter of a heart and a mind, right? You you get me? Is it not? Finishing school, folks be stressed about that. You understand? That's a matter of the mind. Getting your car or being able to do what you need to do and get where you yeah. That'll weigh heavy on your heart, make you a little sad. And God has already mended those things. Do you see? New car at that. Come on with it. That's a testimony for somebody else in here. You hear me? It's a real thing that God is doing miracles still. And we don't have to understand. We don't have to see where it's coming from. We don't have to know. Everybody said congratulations. You said yes, especially when the other is out of commission and got to prioritize your thoughts and energy and faith on what you need to be on. Come on, nephew. Tell them. See? So to those of you that had matters of the heart and mind, Mari just came in here and gave you your mustard seed of faith. Come on. Come on. You said, yes, I got a new house. You said a new house and job. Come on. That's another matter of the heart and mind. Come on. Dad came through without fail. All right, Mari. This is for you. What you gonna do is stay out my business. What you gonna do is stay out my business. Cause guess what I was listening to today? No, not this one. Hold on. You just stay right there. This is literally what I was listening to before I came in here.
Hold on. Christians, hold on. There is no failure in God. Hold on.
Crazy.
Hold on. There is everything gonna look up. You can just look up. There is no failure in my God. Look up. You can look up. There is no failure. But I know. Be strong. You can be strong. There is no failure in God. Be strong. Be strong. There is no failure. No, 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 no. How many of y'all here know prayer will fix it? Do you know it? If you get in trouble, listen. Just pray. You know how to fix it? Just pray.
Come on.
There is no failure. There is no failure in God. Oh, just pray. Oh, just pray. There is no failure. If you know that, put your hand in the air. Oh.
Y'all. Do you hear me? Did you hear what he said? That's literally what I was listening. I just had to send. I'm gonna tell you when I sent the song to somebody. Oh, this morning. Hello. Indeed. Come on. Ah! Listen, you said Danny. Listen. I just sent this song to my phone is turning back on. I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what time. And then he said he came through with no fail because he don't ever. You said prayer and obedience. Come on. Listen, it's a real thing. It is. Look, Did you see the name of the class, Maury? Did you see the name of the class? Cause it's a real thing in real life. In real life, hey, listen, it's a real thing that obedience is key, the key actually. It is the key. Obey Anyway is the name of the song that we was playing when we came here. Okay. And I said sometimes it's a difficult thing to obey when God is telling you to sit or not act or not move or go or whatever else it is. Hold on, I'm about to tell y'all the time I sent that song. That's how I know God be here. 10:43, and it's 12:13. You hear me? In real life. In real life. So we all right here together. And is. The medical miracles was coming through last night. The matters of the heart was coming through today. You hear me? And the mind. God know what he doing. I'm telling you. And that's why I say, it don't matter what it look like. It don't matter what it look like. Do you believe it? That's all that matters. And that gives God a chance to do a miracle. If there was no problem, then there would be no need for him. If you look at it. You hear me? If you look at it, if you never had problems, what would you need God for? You said he told me to stay close to him today, and he is about to do a new thing. Come on. Come on. Listen. In the space that we getting ready to go into, we ain't gonna be able to let these things shake us. Does that make sense? Our faith is gonna have to grow tremendously. Do you understand? What he say? If you can't keep up with the footmen, how you gonna run with the horses? Ain't that what he said? If you can't keep up with the people on foot, how you gonna run with the horses? And that's in reference to what the things that we are getting ready to go through. We know it's getting ready to be crazy. But God help me with this little stuff. So when the big stuff come, I know you can do it. Do you hear me? Let me ask you a question. How many things in the last 2-3 years did you think were big and God solved them with no problem? Can you count them? And I'm talking about it was big that day to you. And whatever it was, did it just show up? You didn't even have to tell nobody. You didn't even have to tell nobody your issue. And whatever it was, it showed up. Whether it was just to feel good for that day, for him to give you peace in your mind for that day. Today ain't no different and tomorrow ain't either. You cannot list the amount of times that he has come through for you, even when you felt like you didn't deserve it or whatever else it was. He's still good. It don't matter about you. And he realizes that every single time that he come through for you, guess what? That's growing your faith. So why would he let you down? Why would he disappoint you? Can't even count the ones for the last 2 months. You hear me? This is a theme. This is why I ask y'all if y'all can. If you write every day, you'll get to see a little bit of it. He said, man, I can't keep track, but I'm just being thankful. Come on. Do you hear me? You can't write them all down because you can't even write down how many breaths you took today. But if you write something every day, whether it was freedom in your mind, less pain in your body, whatever it was, thank you, Renee. If you write it down, guess what happens? You can go back and look and see, God, I forgot that you did that for me. I forgot that I even asked you for that. And you did it when I wasn't even thinking about it. It's a real thing to God. That's all he wants us to do is trust him and believe that he can do it. Especially if you're not asking for it for the wrong reasons. Do you hear me? You don't think he want to make you happy? And it ain't about making you happy, but he knows that if you ask for something and he does it, that's just going to make you keep coming back to him more. Hello. No? If you know that you can go somewhere and get something, is you going to go to the places where you don't know you're going to get something? Or are you going to keep going back to where you know for a fact? Certain people, you don't even call them because you don't even know if they're going to answer the phone if you need something. Certain people, you know, they might answer the phone and it's a maybe if they gonna give it to you. Some people, you know, if you call them, it don't, before you can even, they already grabbing whatever it is or on the way to come get you or getting online to get whatever you need. It's a difference. Okay? But you know for a fact that every time that you go to God, he got something for you. Thank you. You hear me? Every single time that you go to God, he got something for you. It's not one time, not one day. I don't care if you go to him 40 times in an hour. He gonna have something for you the 40th time you come to. Hey, you said hello, and that's facts. Come on. You said I was praying so hard from 11 p.m. to 4:50, and I just checked my checking account and I got $1,200 out of nowhere. God is answering prayers. There go another matters of the heart and matters. Come on with it. Come on. You said what? That's a new card. We didn't add healing in here. Now there's money in the bank. Hello. 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 We just... Looks like medical miracles, MEMs, and money miracles, MEMs, and mind miracles, MEMs, and HMs, heart miracles, they showing up. It ain't been what? We been at a class 12 hours or so. So I guess we gonna run this prayer again this evening. You said I'm trying to drive. My eyes can't be sweating. Sorry, Auntie. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, Auntie, sorry. Look, you see what he doing around here. Won't he do it? Won't he will? Listen, you said, I'm going to do this tonight on repeat. God is blessing each and every one of us. I told you good news is on the way for all of us. I believe it. I believe it. Thank you. This is the thing, though. Do you see what happened when you go in your secret closet? I'm not saying you can't pray out loud. But think about the waves of prayers. We talked about this last night. The waves of prayers that went through for people. Do you hear me? You cannot have that many people praying in a secret closet and God don't answer. You said, God be the glory. You said, my father-in-law gave me money for my kids. Thank you, Jesus. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all how to go. Listen. You said, Auntie Sandra, hear me? Tears was just rolling. Listen. This is the thing, y'all. God want to be good to us. He really do. And I know people don't, that's sometimes hard to think about, especially if you feel like you might not be doing what you think or whatever else it is. Or you be like, God, I'm doing everything I know and it's still crazy. That's okay, because that don't make him not good. Crazy news, bad news, scary news, it don't make him not good. Do you hear me? Raise your hand if you know no matter what's going on, he's still good. And he's still big, and he still answer miracles. Y'all seeing them today. It's never too late. He can come down to the minute. As a matter of fact, the minute can pass and he can still come. Hello. Because I told y'all, he don't care about no deadlines in my life. I could have a deadline for something. He'd be like, yeah, I don't care about that. I'm going to do it when I feel like it. And it's still going to be right on time. You said the prayers and chills we all felt last night. Listen. You said hands and feet. Come on, Joy. Come on, Diane. You said, amen. You said, amen. He is good all the time. And he is. And he is. That's why I said you can't be scared to go through. He did not promise us good times all the times. But you gonna know him better when you go through. You can't tell me you don't love him a little bit differently now than you did before. Because once you start learning, he said, come and learn of me. Once you start coming and learning him, I ain't gonna say you already know, but you definitely get a different appreciation for the way that he handles you. And let me ask you a question. Has God ever mishandled you? I can't say that he's mishandled me. I know I done mishandled him a lot of times, but he's never mishandled me. You said he blessed me to find $2,000 from an overcharge. Thank you, Dad. Come on, Auntie. Uh-oh, there go another financial miracle. Here we go. Are y'all listening? Auntie, come on. So that's $3,200 between the two of y'all. I don't know how much the new job and all of this. Come on. You said it's processing and on the way. This, I have mishandled me, but Dad has never. Come on. He ain't never mishandled you. He has not ever disappointed you. Now, he may not have gave you what you wanted because you didn't even know it wasn't no good for you. But he ain't never mishandled you, ever. I had children. I asked God to walk through with his legion of angels to each and every one of our houses to remove what is not of him. Glory be to God. I'm trying to tell you that's how he worked. Listen, you said not once. And I just found out I will be getting a whole 2-bedroom apartment in Michigan when I'm in heart. Is congratulations. Not you moving up there with Queen. Save me some food. Congratulations. Listen, not you moving up there with Queen. Y'all about to be eating all kinds of stuff. Listen, you said no, he has never mishandled me, but I have mishandled him. Not anymore. Come on. Listen. In real life, congratulations, sis. Listen, because I know whenever y'all get together, it's going to be some food. I can feel it in my soul. I just know as soon as y'all get together, she down there in Louisiana too, y'all going to have a lot of food up there. I know it. You said last month my bank took my whole salary and didn't know what to do. Just told me your printed is active. Return. You said watch. And they gave me full money and I could pay my bills. Come on. I just told somebody else. That happened to somebody else. So if you in here, I'm gonna tell your story. I ain't gonna tell your name. My sister had paid some money, right? One of my sisters that I love had paid some money for a certain thing, $1,400, right? But then she found out she didn't even need that thing. She just told me this yesterday. Why did they refund her money like a couple of days ago? Hello. You said, and my knees are not hurting today. Come on, Auntie. You said when you handle his business and his people right, he for sure handle you even better and do. And that's why I don't be trying to mishandle nobody. Listen, that's why I be like, can you please stay over there? Because you trying to block my blessings. That's what you want to do. You want me to be unhappy? Don't do that. Go away. You hear me? But the blessing that she needed. So I said, oh, he had it in an escrow account for you. Hello. You hear me? He had it in an escrow account for you. You thought that money was going. He said, no, I'm going to just have you pay this because you don't even know they about to give it right back to you. They about to give it right back to you. They don't even know it. They going to have to give you every dime of that back plus your tax. Hello. And it was everything she needed for what's going on in her life right now. Do you understand? We don't have to know. We just got to believe that he is and he will. And he didn't even ask us for much. He just asked us for a mustard seed, y'all. That's it. That is all. He didn't ask you for a bowling ball size, a basketball size, none of that. He asked for a mustard seed. Hey. That's all he need. So if y'all got some, and if you don't, if you got the change, go get you some of these. Okay? For those of you that have an ailment, put these in. Put one in your shoe. If you got a whatever it is, I think. Come on, we need medical miracles in here today. We talked about that. We need financial miracles in here today. For those of you that are struggling financially, please put one of these in your wallet. Can you put one in your wallet? If those of you feel lost on your path, put one in your shoe and ask God to direct your faith. We don't use the tools that we have, y'all. We don't. We don't use them. You said, I'll be buying some today. Listen, I talked to somebody this morning. No, they're mustard seeds. You said put it in my put what in my shoe, Auntie? Mustard seeds. Mustard seeds. Because he said, we gonna walk this faith out. He said, all you need is a mustard seed of faith. So we gonna put a mustard seed in our shoe. Okay? We about to walk this faith out. Hello. You said I didn't want to say anything till it came, but since we're in the Christmas giving miracles, I just want to let my phone. You married or engaged? Come on, girl. Which one? Married or engaged? Come on, y'all. Listen. You said I got several packages of those. Whichever one it is, congratulations. Are you married or engaged, girl? Is it engaged or married? Come on. You said I'm about to get engaged and then we're moving. I'm going to move to Michigan in 6 months. Come on. Come on. Come on. Y'all said what? Look it. Congratulations, pumpkin. Y'all, listen. So we got engagement. We got babies. We got new cars. We got new jobs. We got healing. Come on. Congratulations, pumpkin. Congratulations. Oh, listen. And you don't want to be a part of this community? And you don't? Hello? We ain't even been in here a good hour and a half. You said close enough for us to drive. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Congratulations, pumpkin. Congratulations. Listen. If you needed any kind of miracle, I know you heard part of it today. Hello? It is. You hear me? Matters of the heart, matters of the mind, and medical miracles. We talked about it. It ain't even been, it's been, we got out of here about 12 o'clock, didn't we? About 11 or 12? What time did we get out of here last night? You said it's a party, it's a party, it's a party. Hey, listen. We all prayed last night about 11 or 12. I love our family and community too. Listen, and it's growing. Hello? It's growing and we growing. You hear me? It was after midnight. So we barely at 12 hours. Look how many prayers God answered in 12 hours. What can he do in the next 7 to 10 days? Huh? So let's do it again this morning. If you need a medical miracle, I need you to raise your hand. And if you have a matter of the heart, which is family, finances, where you're going to live, marriage, all of it, children, whatever it is, you said, my 12-year-old has scoliosis and I'm praying for a full restoration and healing of her straightened spine. You all in here today. We just had a spine miracle we prayed about today. So we going to pray about your baby's spine too. Look it. Look it. You said ain't nothing impossible for Dad. Ain't. So if you got a medical miracle, a MEM, raise your hand. If you need a money miracle, raise your hand. Everybody that got a relationship, these is matters of the heart and mind, okay? Either one, raise your hand, because I guess we agreed that until the first and after, if God have us, before you go to bed, I just need you to say, God, I need every single person that raised their hand, I need you to go visit them. I need you to go visit them. Visit the cells in their body, okay? They bank, whatever else it is, okay? Their relationships, their children, their husbands, their wives, whatever it is. That's a matter of the mind and a matter of your family members being on your heart, your finances, a job, where you go live, all of that. Come on. Dad got me. You said Dad got on me because I was hoping without asking. Finally asked for him for a bigger car and got it in 2 days. It don't take long when you go on and get with. Come on. Hello. You said all my miracles came. You said all my miracles into my cart, Lord. This part, both my oldest just got out of the hospital with walking pneumonia, and my other son was in the hospital. He kept throwing up. God healed both of them. Come on. Oh, you said another medical miracle. So you done got a financial miracle, miracle, and a medical miracle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, we was praying for both. Okay. Hello. Come on. You said praying for a car and an apartment. He might have a house for you. Hello. Pray for his will be done. Because, see, sometimes what we be asking for don't come because he be having better. Hello. Might be a house. Might not be an apartment. Hello. Might be a condo. Might be something else. Pray for what he got for you. Okay? Because we be saying, God, if you just give me, I'll be okay with this. He said, what kind of dad do you think I am? Hello. What you not going to do? Come on. Put it in the car. Come on. Go on and put it in the car and do. Especially when you're not asking for the wrong reasons. You said one more request is that all my classmates and dean receive the last bits of stuff they need for the next shift before anything happens. Come on. That's matters of the heart and mind, Mari. All of it. That's why I've been so quiet. Anytime I'm quiet, my heart be heavy. But I keep a smile on because I know God is in control always. You said I was hoping Queen would be in here because I did ask her where she stayed in Michigan. I was giving her a little hints. But the new year is about to come. Speaking of that, okay. Listen, hear me. Did y'all see they canceling all of the New Year stuff? Stay at home. To my young folks and to my old folks, cook at home. Did y'all see that? I saw that this morning. I didn't even know nothing was going on with that. Real quick. Did y'all see that? Sit your tail in the house. Young folks, TU at home. Don't go to no open spaces. I didn't even know they're looking for antimony in places. And we know what antimony is. Hello? You hear me? We studied about antimony. Now they got JCIL, please look it up. ANTIMONY. They looking for it. Yes. Yes. In a few places. Yes. Stay home. Don't be out gallivanting around, as my mama used to say. Yes. I just seen it last night going into this morning. When we got off, I'm like, wait a minute. Look, New Year's Eve stuff is canceled all around the world because of it. Go look on TikTok real quick. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Please go look it up because it's important. With y'all kids, hey, y'all need to get somewhere in the house and do what y'all gonna do in the house. I wouldn't be at no open space because baby folks is getting real crazy right now. Listen, right? My friend today told me to stay home for New Year's. Yeah. Please go look it up. Please go look it up, y'all. Around the world they cancel. You hear me? Around the world they cancel. So go look it up. Places in Asia and everywhere canceling stuff. Sorry about that. Okay. So I don't know if you know, but if you just come in, the easiest thing to do is to go over to YouTube and run it back real quick, at least the last 10 minutes of class, so that you'll know where we are. That's what I always tell people. So if you come in late ever, you just always go run over to YouTube. I don't know if you follow our YouTube or not. Just go over to YouTube and grab what you can, like the last 10 minutes. If you ever come in late, okay? It's all right that you come in late, but we do record that way. And you can fast forward and rewind while we're in class. Y'all the ones taught me that. So, did y'all go see? Did y'all see? Excuse me. Yeah. I just want to know, did we talk about it? They ain't said nothing. They ain't said nothing. But remember, there were certain things that were lost. I don't know if it was last year or the year before. Remember the pinata that was lost and they just couldn't find it? Did they ever find it? Y'all remember? It was a pinata that they just lost. And when it bust open, all the candy and stuff in it, y'all remember? They lost it. And we ain't heard nothing else about them finding it. Was that last year or was that in 23? Or this year? Was it this year or last year? Was it the beginning of the year? I know it was closer to last year or this year or so early, whatever. They lost the pinata. And remember, they were searching for it earnestly, and we ain't heard nothing else about them finding the pinata. It was last year? Okay. At the end of the year, early, whatever, I don't know. But they still ain't found it that I know of. So it makes sense. It makes sense that all of a sudden there are these parties that might happen. Hey, Pumpkin, you hear me? So please alert your young children, young folks. If it's big public places, I know they might be mad, but it might not be the thing to do. Because you have to understand that there is a group that is ready to lay down all of their dance rules, okay, for the battle. And this would be the easiest way to do so. Do you hear me? Okay. Okay. Thank you. Do you hear me? For something like 119. You hear me? 119. You remember what happened in 119? On page 119? 119? Okay. Okay. What happened on page 119 in the book is a perfect way for them to lay down their dance rules. And they already down. Okay? They already down. Who remembers me saying they wanted the people at the party to be destitute when they get ready to lay down the dance rules? Y'all remember? Huh? Y'all remember this? Who feels like, okay, first of all, can we go look up the definition of destitute, please? You said yes, and looking to get shock value with the new dance choreography. Here we go. Can we go look up the definition of destitute, please? And can y'all tell me what it is? And then I'm going to ask y'all a question. Without the basic necessities of life. Without the basic necessities of life. Sound familiar? Does that sound like 2025 going into 2026 to you? Lacking materials, foods, and essentials for life. Do you remember the dean of that one university, WOIU, saying that the people that is throwing a party want people to be destitute when every single thing is when the party about to start? That was almost 4 years ago. Do you see it? Huh? You said a lot of rituals will be happening on this day too. Listen. Mm-hmm. But do you see it? Mm. Okay. So one thing being 3, 4, 5, 6 times the price of what it was in 22 would make folks destitute, would it not? If the same 10-pack of pork chops that I paid $6 for in 22 is now $35, what does that mean? Where I could have fed my family for 4 days, now I can only barely feed them for 1. We talked about this. You said I saw a slab of meat, sirloin at Costco for $1,000. Girl, you playing with me. You is playing with me. You said confirmation. I just told my cousin this yesterday. Listen. Okay. Are you serious? Like 1000? Or did they forget to put what? £3 of beef is $15. I don't eat beef, so how much did 3 pounds of beef used to be? Food is a luxury now, biggest expense in our budget. I get it. You said, was it regular meat or like tomahawk, ostrich, elephant, exotic import meat? That part. Pork at one of our stores here is $9,999.99. I think it would be $1,000. Where you at? In South Africa, it's $1,000. Lord Jesus. Look, grass is looking more. Queen? Where is my grass eaters at? Ah! Wait a minute, grass is looking more appealing. So in South Africa, meat is a pork is $1,000, and here you said a slab of meat sirloin at Costco was $1,000 too. Interesting. A pack of steak was of beef chuck was $95. You said yep, because they putting other meats in the store too. Interesting. You said prime rib Costco was $200 plus for 18 pounds. And ain't most of that bone? What?
Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it?
My body wash Dove went from $5 to $15. 2 to 3 times the price.
Did we talk about it?
You said yes and did.
Talk about it.
Thank you, Mari.
Did we?
A pack of cotton balls was $10. Girl, you lying. They've been $1 my whole life. You used to be able to get 2 bags for $1. Cotton balls is $10. Baby, please. You said I'll be walking around my house singing this. I know you do. Thank you. Are you? What? You said Dollar Tree is going up to $7. Yes, I was just looking around in shock. Interesting. Y'all remember 0202? You said yes, medical supplies here is also expensive.
Did we talk about it?
Q-tips are almost $10.
Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it?
How many of you on them tariffs hitting in certain areas? Dollar Tree has $5 and $7 for certain. Let me ask you a question. Listen. You said our grandma house also stocked the meds for people in the short. So glad I stocked up 2 years worth of colostomy supplies. Come on. I was just about to ask y'all, how many of y'all in the last couple years, if you had an extra 2 in few, you went ahead and just grabbed certain things? You learned how to make soap. You bought some things that can make soap, and did you? If you had an extra $5 when you went to Dollar Tree, you went on and stocked up, and it might be some generic stuff, but you went on and got it because something is better than nothing. Oh, okay. When stuff was still reasonable, you was doing that. Can you honestly say to me, in 20 and 25, on the 24th of December that God was not telling you what was going on in 22 and 23 before it happened. He told us what 2025 was going to look like in 2022. He told us what 2025 was going to look like in 2023. He told us what 2025, and if y'all don't remember, people's like, how long? I said 2 to 3 years, no longer than that. We going on our 4th. And all we had to do was listen. God told us. If people go back and watch our classes from 2022 and 2023, and then they come and watch this very class today, winter is coming. Do you understand? And when certain stuff was on sale and Dad made it possible for me to buy extra, I still gave the $5 blessing. Come on. You said definitely not 5 years when people were saying 5 to 10. I was trying to be nice. I didn't want to scare nobody, even though they said I was scaring people anyway. Well, everybody's scared now. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people. We had several classes about Joseph and the ladies with the oil lamps. Come on. And people got, not the clock gets at the same time. Listen, he told us $5 to $15, $1,000 for a slab of meat. And it's supposed to be warm here. I'm telling you, it's been raining here every day and so cold. Did we talk about it? Did we talk about it? My husband losing his job was a part of the blessing, and was. And I told you, we don't fret the trouble. The trouble, you said we got foods to. Still give me some. Shoot. Listen. Wait a minute. So where it's cold, where it's supposed to be warm is cold, and where it's supposed to be cold is warm. He also told us it would take a day's wages to buy a loaf of bread. Hello, and we're supposed to be having cold weather, but it's warm in certain regions. No car payment for 3 months. Come on. Come on. Come on. You said, just listen to the class. Come on in. It's warm in Memphis. It's warm here too. It's 75 where you at. Come on. Listen. Who remembers me telling y'all, listen, it's 75 in Atlanta. It's 70 in North Carolina. Almost 80 degrees. No mortgage and already got a new job making more. Come on. Listen, sis, I told you, we already know what he do. Warm here in North Carolina. It's warm in New York City? What? You said cold here in the morning, hot in the evening. Interesting. Delaware too? Yeah, 75 getting higher in Memphis. Interesting. 73 in Memphis. It's 50 in NYC. That don't even make no sense because, baby, I done went to New York in May, baby, and was freezing my tail off. It was rainy and cold. Needed a whole coat. What are you talking about? That's crazy. 41 in the Midwest. I'm driving through Kansas, and it's 66 right now. Wow. I kept looking for that scripture the site gave, removed it. But when you said you can't recognize the seasons, girl, I believe they're taking a whole bunch of stuff out. Well, we can't recognize them, can we? I told y'all a bee flew into my head yesterday. I was not joking. I'm sitting outside. I want to say I was talking to my son or my daughter. Girl, they taking out all the stuff that is referenced to them. So how do we not think that they took these lost books out? It's a lot of scriptures they taking out. Hello. And ain't this why we got these? We knew they was gonna take the word too. I told y'all, my mama told me that when I was little, they gonna take the word. Oh, okay, well let me get as much words as I can. No, went from 15 degrees on Monday to 75 on Wednesday. Oh, okay. High 77 to low 80s in Texas. Interesting. I started reading my lost books and was amazed at how much they took out. Yeah. And they're still removing stuff. And that's why when people be like, oh, it's all there, I'll be like, okay. Because back in the day, everybody Bible at their house and grandma's house was this thick. So how we get to... They've been having printing companies forever. And I want to know, how did it get to this? How did it get to this? How did it... And then, even before this one, which was like the 70s, back in like King James Day and stuff. Oh! This was one. Hello. So how they get from this to this to this? Make it make sense. Can you? Can you? Can you? Huh? You tell me what your eyes see. Hello. Them things is heavy. And I will not be putting them back right now. Maybe I will because I don't want to run over them. Hold on, y'all. It's a whole workout holding these bad boys. Ooh, come on. Get in there. Yeah. Because, ooh. Thank you to the shoe angel for blessing the class. We didn't even know we was going to have at that time. Look at God. Ooh. Come on. Oh, goodness. Stuff just... Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, be careful. Circle. Getting too carried away. Hold on, y'all. I just bent up my pages. Tripping. Okay. All right. Nigga getting old. You hear me? Okay. Can you stay right there for a little bit? All right. You said the whole entire world word is for us to navigate through this crazy world. Yep. I don't know. We might have, but I wouldn't put it past. I think we did. Because we got the Queen of Sheba book. We did a little bit of research on her. And then, yeah, because remember, even in the 1,000 years longest, she was the Nephilim. Remember? She had the goat legs. Remember? And I think we did discuss that one when we was talking about how the woman was going to lead his heart astray and he was going to crush the beetle for her and save her gods and all of that. And that's how he took the spirit and all of that. First it was like the anointing, and then, yeah. You said basic instructions before leaving Earth. They made it real basic. I told you. And that's why them people didn't used to want me saying nothing to nobody at their church. I told y'all, they used to be like, if you want to talk, you just don't. They came asking me questions. And then why you give your pastor my number? You came over here, then you going to try to turn them on me. What's wrong with you? Because you scared of them. I ain't. Not you don't want me to say nothing to them. Hello. Don't give your pastor my number no more. Listen, if you don't want to know and you can't learn nothing and feel guilty that you got to tell your pastor everything in your life, that don't got nothing to do with me. I tell God what I need to tell him. The rest of that is extra. Hello. Please. I'm not scared. Y'all know I done talk crazy to the pastors in here too. Everybody can get it except for my godmother. She the only one that I'm gonna talk nice. But everybody else, as far you can get it. You can get it. You sure can. Mm-hmm. Everybody. Okay. Right. Are you? Never mind. Right. So, what was we talking about before that? The world is ending, and what else? Thank God he told us. Um, what else? What else did he tell us? What else? What else did he warn us about? Huh? Well, the only thing that made them immortal is that their souls is trapped here, and now they gotta inhabit other people's bodies. I don't know if I would want to be immortal if that's what happened, because he can only be a parasite now. So I mean, sucks for him. If I had to live and be a parasite, I think I'd just rather gone on out of here. Because the guys became the parasites. They have to live in somebody else's body and see through somebody else's eyes, and they're in a very dark and cold place. And the only way that they get to feel anything is to be a parasite in somebody's body. So, sucks for him. He couldn't even resurrect himself. He gotta live in somebody else's body. I wouldn't call that a god or anything. But Mm, right. Oh, you want to argue or something? Oh, we definitely don't care. We don't. You in the wrong place, baby. You probably should just go ahead and get on your live and teach all about why he's a god to you. Mm-hmm. Because he's a parasite to me. Because he can't even resurrect himself right now unless he hop in somebody else's body. I don't want to do that. Now, what was we talking about? We was talking about the Lord, or the creator of all, telling us about everything that was coming, and I'm very grateful for it. Um, anything y'all want to add to what he told us? Because some of y'all came in here and told. I didn't. I wasn't the only one bringing a report from the Lord, from the creator of all. He said the price of things and the things that are coming, right? But I'm saying, some of y'all came in here and told us, oh, you might want to pay attention to, he told us about the polar vortex. He did. But some of y'all came in here and told us stuff we needed to get. It wasn't only me. There was things that God put in the forefront of your mind, and y'all came in here and said, hey, family, we probably need to grab such and such. Some of y'all came in here and let us know, like the snake venom thing. The baby, I can't remember, her son got bit by snake venom thing. Y'all came in here and told us stuff to get. To stock up on meds, to get seeds, and now you're understanding how much the medical supplies are, how to grow food inside. What else did we get? Make sure you have a way to heat without electric. Do you think that would be a vital thing in San Francisco right now? Ricotta pot, or terracotta pots. Right. Recipes. Okay. What else? What about learning how to be quiet and pay attention to your surroundings? My husband and us use and looking into solar stuff. Okay. A way to filter water. Knowledgeable. Come on. Making dehydrated foods, right? Waterproof socks. Come on. Come on. Walkie talkies. Oh, those are going to be valuable because if the power's out, then the internet is down. That's interesting. Your solar lights and panels. Always pay attention to our surroundings. Yes, learn how to hush. 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 Pay attention. Anything else y'all got? What else? Raft, life jackets, canning, solar lights, heaters. Do you think all of those things are going to be valuable now? You said sun ovens, terracotta pots, ground ovens, smoking meats, and learning how to clean water. Stuff you need if you're going to be inside, and stuff you need if you're going to be on the right on that. You said blackout curtains, alternate ways home, making sure we know which plants can be digested. Come on. Blackout curtains, beware without showing it, talking code. Interesting. And if you're outside and have a mortar and pestle so you can get your herbs and make a blend. Right. You said I just bought more heated socks. Good job. A life jacket. Keep your head on a swivel. The hydrating of food, even about powdered eggs and most soap. Oh. So he told us a whole bunch of stuff then. Make bread. Learned how to dehydrate. You need a compass and an atlas just in case to listen the first time. Additional clothing for kids to grow into. Yeah. Anybody got any of these at your house? Do you have any of these beautiful things? Do you? Buy an atlas and learn how to read it. Oh, chest and shields. Yes. Just watch the people around you and say, oh, okay. Yep, solar power generators, tents, light vests, window coverings. Don't tell people what you have in your home. Interesting. Look at God. Water straws. Got all my additional clothes from Goodwill. And did. Paper maps. Hello. Because cotton balls $10 at Walmart from what we heard today. In a slab of meat, 1,000. A rack is a rack. Hello. Buy a farmer's almanac. Paper maps. Good job. Oh. Look at nature for signs and okay. All right. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Yeah. Invisible ink just in case. And don't forget the dehydrated food gas mask for everyone in your house. So, did he have you on a wild goose chase? You said, man, neckline used to be a cheap meal. They the same price as steak now. Oh, neck bones. Come on now. You said make sure your cars are stocked and working. You got cash and gas. Oh, okay. What? And still do what's never done. Okay. I'm just saying. You said mouse on the north of the trees. Come on, we done learned so much here. And this is why I say tents and protective items just in case you have to slay a giant. It might. You might have to slay a giant or two. You might. You might. You never know. You said keep your tank filled at least a half at all times because it can get you about a good 300 miles or so depending on the vehicle. Get you where you need to go real quick and real fast. Hello. I'm trying to tell you something. God loves us. And it don't matter if you don't have every single thing you need. I guarantee you, if you picked up a little bit with your tools and fuse, you you are better off than a lot of people. You said learn and pay attention to strategy. Come on. All of that, Diana. That's why I said I don't care what nobody think about the things that God have me say, because he don't lie to me. We are not ostriches with our head in the ground. God prepared us well and did unto you. He said, I've been so grateful lately just singing songs of praise. Okay. Let's do this. When we said books over Birkins, people kind of laughed in our face, right? Because Birkins are one of the most valuable bags that you can buy, right? 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 They did. That's because they can't afford a Birkin. How many of you know that the value of the books that you have gone up in value? The books that you bought have appreciated. The world is now looking for books that God allowed you to get for pennies on the dollar. Hello. You might have more than a Birkin sitting in your house, but you didn't have to go out and spend Birkin money on it. But the value of it now is a Birkin. Hello. Books over Birkins, baby. Because see, when they turn the internet off, this right here, this right here, this right here. You hear me? You understand? What good is a Birkin gonna do when you don't know how to recognize the poisonous vegetation from the non-poisonous vegetation? What good is a Birkin gonna do when you don't know how to dig a well or build a fire? Oh, okay. Oh. What good is a Birkin gonna do when you don't know how to build a mud hut or whatever? Because we got books that can teach us. Hello. We got books that can teach us how to build a whole cottage. What you just said, make furniture, learn how to make an anvil and everything. Keep your Birkins, babe. Keep them. We got bread books. Hello. Do. We can even make bread. We got a book that'll show us how to make a bread oven out of chicken wire and mud. What you mean? And some PVC pipe. Hello. Keep your Birkin. Keep it. Thank you, nephew. Keep your Birkin, babe. What you gonna do when the internet ain't here and it ain't no AI? If you didn't see, the Waymo cars couldn't even move. They was stuck at the light. When it wasn't no, did San Francisco get their electricity back or wherever it was? San Diego, did they get the power back yet? You said it will only be able to transfer the water that would be contaminated from whatever was in that purse. Come on. Come on. And that's it. You can't even boil that and make a sandwich. Birkin bacon. Come on. Started playing more games and getting DVDs. Oh, okay. Hello. Louis Bell ain't gonna help you learn how to dig under a tree and find roots that you can actually eat. It ain't gonna do nothing. That Gucci scarf, hopefully it'll hold some water. Maybe you got a little plastic purse you could put it in and tie it up. You know, will it hold any of your food, your bread and stuff? Oh, you can't make none because you didn't go get no yeast or nothing. Yeast infection, but not no yeast. Never mind, because how much that Birkin cost you? You said a wild knife. Oh, okay. So you got some yeast, but not the kind you can make bread with. All right, let me go make me some coffee. I'll be right back. Hello. Go get some yeast. Let me quit. You said remember to test your stuff, charge it, set up your supplies, get batteries too, right? Listen, more Sheon hauls and food reviews. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. People thought you was crazy. They don't think you're crazy right now. And even if they say it, but they pride getting away, they don't think you crazy. They don't think you're a conspiracy theorist anymore either. They might not tell you, but they don't. Do you hear me? They don't. Because they are literally seeing the Patriot games. Huh? Y'all see they been seeing the Harry Potter tormentors flying in the sky? You said wonder how much them $1,200 J's gonna taste when your belly is in your bag. Uh-oh. Now you about to get something riled up. You know the Jordan fans will stand in line for 17 days for some shoes that only cost $12 to make about $22 if they got a little razzle dazzle on them. You don't talk about them, they gonna come after you. They like paying 1,000 times the price of what it costs to manufacture it. They just to say they did it. You want them to come after you? Don't do it now. I'm trying to keep you safe. Trying to keep you safe. You about to offend some folks now. Hold on. You about to offend some folks now. They didn't work overtime and everything now to get that little box of $16 shoes and say they spent $792.17 on them. You ain't gonna take their pride away for overpaying for stuff that only costs $16. You're not gonna do that to them. You're not. Let you be careful, tread lightly. You getting into danger. There's sharks over there. Ooh, sorry, Mom. Okay. Listen, be careful. They'll get you. I was about to say something. Yeah. It looks like, family, that all of the movies that we watch during this time, we're living in them all simultaneously. Do you feel like that? Because the technology is the magical stuff we didn't watch, right? This is magic that you're able to see me and I'm able to see you in a scrying mirror. So the magic part is here. The hybrids are here, right? Injustice is here. There's a lot of innocent blood being spilled. There is grapes all over the place because, as you can see, the people that are supposed to be upholding the law are the lawless ones, right? And we're seeing that with the different detention centers, the people that are supposed to be protecting those people. And you know what's real crazy? I'm going to say this. Seeing as how a lot of people is probably going to go out in that fashion, as far as like, we already know there's about to be some clubs and stuff that's people gonna be packed. That the clubs is always gonna be packed and are gonna be hot. We know that. I wonder if that's why God has set up the punishment the way that He has in the places that we read about. It's gonna be hot and stinky and not a lot of room and dark, and there's gonna be torment, constant noise. You can't sleep. Think about it. That's what they're doing to the people in them places that they have power over, that have to fear what is going to happen to them next. That's one of the punishments in what we read, is it not? Ain't that in there? Is it? Exactly what they are doing to other people. We are watching, but see, they don't understand that if they don't get their heart right with God before they leave, it's gonna be ugly, because they don't know exactly what they feel like they are inflicting on other people. Baby, that you could tell they ain't never read the lost books and they doing all that. He said, sure, meats taste like cardboard. Uh-oh, they right in front of our eyes, classy lady. Hello. What they are doing to the people and what they are going to do. And God said these things was gonna come. He literally said, some of y'all gonna be taken prisoners, some of y'all gonna be killed with a sword, and some of y'all gonna run up into the hills and be trying to hold on to the day that I come. Hello. He said it, and it's happening. It's happening right now. People are being taken prisoner. They haven't even done nothing. Because the lawlessness that God said was gonna be at the end of time is here right now. When the law is not followed by the lawmakers, it is lawlessness. And God said in the last days it was going to be a lot of lawlessness, didn't He? Before the son of perdition comes to power. Ain't that what He said? So if the lawmakers are not following the laws that they make, then exactly what God said in the last days is happening right now. When the people that make the law and the people that people look up to as the law don't follow the law, it's lawlessness. When they change the laws to hurt people, it's lawlessness. Exactly what God said. And it is running rampant in this moment in time right now. That means you don't come in here and tell me nothing to do. If you want to talk about the Africans and the whatever, you talk about it on your live, which is why you able to talk in minds. Hello. Don't ever come in here and think you can tell me what to talk about. That's why you got a live. You need to get on it. Go get your own class. I keep trying to tell people that. Lord Jesus. Go get your own class. No, because Why do you think that I should stop talking about what I'm talking about so that we could talk about what you want to talk about? Absolutely not. Do you go in church or wherever you go when your boss is having a meeting and say, stop talking about what you're talking about? I want to talk about this. No, you don't. You don't do that. And it's not okay here either. We are in the middle of a conversation. Or did nobody ever, I don't know. That's rude to me. What was I getting ready to say? What was we talking about prior to that? What was it? Lawlessness. Thank you. All right. Can you give me an example of lawlessness? Please. January 6th was lawlessness. Mm-hmm. Good job. It was. Breaking the Torah. Lawlessness. Yes. Which we're all guilty of. I'm speaking right, but I'm saying, come on, y'all, dig a little deeper now. If we were to go and look at today, what would be an example of lawlessness? Organized crime, okay. Detaining an innocent person, exactly. You said January 1st, my daughter's birthday was lawlessness to me in New Orleans, okay, right. Looting and rioting, okay. Okay. What's another example? State of disorder, okay. You said, oh, right, pow-powing at a kid's birthday party, lawlessness, right. What else? Purchase police by corporate sponsors. Vigilantism, right. You said police thinking they are the law, destroying property like the riots, knowingly, deliberately, and willfully rebelling against the laws of God. Yes. Yes. You said taking over people's homes unlawfully. Okay. Examples. Illegal raids and deportation. Right. Yes. Disrespect of human rights. Come on. Okay. You said changing. Right. But come on, y'all. I mean, real. I know that is, but I'm saying stuff that really affect. You know what I mean? That's whatever. I get it. But real lawlessness. What about taking away food from children that really need it? Right. Detaining folks without a reason just for their opinion. Exactly. Holding people against their will. Exactly. What about taking food from people that already don't have it? What about that? Taking away a medical need. Okay. Okay. Homelessness. Okay. Guilty. Oh, that's what okay. The guilty not being punished is lawlessness. You said denying people product. Okay. Taking away medical rights. Okay. Criminalization of poverty. True. Okay. So whether you are going, yes, be careful of the words. Corruption. You said all contracts. You said they're doing it now, cutting funding, dismantling our education system. Okay. Considering the word hate speech, girl. Making homelessness a crime. Right. This. Okay. So when you look at what should be right is considered wrong, and what is wrong is considered okay, would that be an example of lawlessness? Period, across the board, whatever the situation? Was this talked about in different places? That what was right in the end times was going to be considered wrong, and what was wrong was going to be widely accepted. Because wickedness is in the land right now, is it not? Is it? You said, and we're living in a time when we're good is called evil and evil is called good. Okay, we seeing it. Calling good evil and evil good. Hello. Is this an example of that? Okay. Who remembers the class that we did on allies around the world? I think it was in 22 or 23 that we did that, and we might have did it last year too. Do y'all remember the allies class? Huh? Y'all remember? Okay. If you have a pen and paper, do me a favor. Go look at who was allies in 22 and take your time. Because I'll be right back. Go look at who was allies in 22. If that changed in 23, the major companies, 24, okay? And see if they are still allies in 25, okay? This is very important. Y'all hear me? Okay. I need y'all to go look up what countries were allies in 22, if they were still allies in 23, if they were still allies in 24, and if they're still allies in 25. And if you can jot it down in sections, just 24, 25, 23, whatever. Just, and just quick yes or no kind of play, whatever, when they moved them around, right? Excuse me. Thank you. Okay. It's important, especially after what we're hearing on today, right? Hello. About this New Year stuff. Thank you. Okay. So we looking for allies. What countries were allies in 22, 23, 24, 25? If they have changed, okay? Because for there to be a alert going out, right? For there to be an alert going out, It's one of these. Hey, Niqua. Y'all like my necklace? Okay. Pay attention. Don't be so concerned with keeping up with the Joneses right now that your ears are not open. Baby, go do something. We don't care. We don't. You end up you barking up the wrong tree, baby. Go do something. You ain't got art and craft or nothing you could go do. Go. You know how to make soap? Go do that. Cause that's what I would prefer. I don't care. And you came back to be weird. What I need you to do is go do something with your life. Be productive. Cause whatever you thinking you gonna get over here, you're not. Do you know how to wipe your tail good? You might want to focus on that. Some people don't know how to do that. Do you wash your legs? Some people don't know how to wash their legs. They didn't even know they're supposed to. What about behind your ears? I would prefer you go learn how to do all that stuff than come over here and be like a bee in my ear, buzzing and just saying stuff. We don't care. I would prefer. I don't remember asking what you do or don't. You just go around volunteering. I wouldn't eat those noodles if I were you. We don't care. We like them. Oh yeah, he ain't got nothing better to do with his life. Okay. Mm. Okay. Hello. And I know he young. He don't know how to wipe his butt good. I can tell. He itchy in the back. I'll be right back. Folks be crazy. All right, what y'all got? I know it might take a minute. Are the same people still allies, or have folks switched sides? What we got? Y'all still looking, or did y'all already answer me and I ain't seen it? Hey, what we got? Still looking? Okay. I'm not rushing y'all. I just wanted to know. Who remembers us studying about the G7 and the leadership around the world? Y'all remember us doing classes on that? And on certain governments and looking into different things like that. Do you all remember when we first got together and started this, that there were a lot of leaders that were being unalived around the world? Do you all remember that 4 years ago? Like right after we started this, a lot of world leaders and very powerful people in the first 2 years that we were doing this class were replaced. Do you all remember? Right? In the first and second year of WOIU, there was a lot of things that happened. We saw different countries throwing their money in the streets, right? Did we? There's a lot of countries that changed over to retina scanners and fingerprint scanners in order for identification. Yes or no? Y'all remember this? This was the first 2 years. Back to back. You remember this? Okay. How many countries, really quickly, let's look, around the world have made it since 2022 against the law to be homeless? Facial recognition. He said, I remember I was still telling my folks here, and they said, don't worry, it won't happen to us. Did it already? Do they have real ID where y'all at? In South Africa? You said not yet, but they're starting with the biometric one. Interesting. Debbie, are you the Miss Debbie that was here in 22 that we was looking for? Or are you a new Miss Debbie? Did you used to be here in 22? Because it was a Miss Debbie that used to be here. And then she went away. And we couldn't. Oh, so, okay. So you, okay. We was looking for you. You went away for a while. You said biometric used to log into banks. Yes. NATO is a part of us. Many countries are in it as well. Norway, Finland, Canada, Spain, and others. Y'all remember when we was looking for, who remember when we was looking for Miss Debbie? And we done found you again. Or you found us. Y'all remember when we was looking for Miss Debbie? She is back. We didn't know what had happened to you. You let go and let God. Okay. I'm like, girl, we was looking for you, Miss Debbie. We sure was. And you done came back under another name. That's why I don't be knowing who nobody is. That's crazy. We was looking for Miss Debbie. God moved us, sold the house. Okay. Okay. A lot of countries like Germany, France, and Denmark see NATO partners like the U.S. as unreliable. Over 100 countries use facial identity. Interesting. That's crazy. I'm so happy you came back. We was looking for you, girl. That's so crazy. Interesting. So even though we might be a part of a certain community, people see us as the weakest link, is what you're telling me. And there are a lot of countries that might have been 10 toes down 3 years ago, and now they like, well, we don't know for sure what we want to do. Yes or no? Is that basically what we're looking at now? How many different conflicts are going on right now? There's a conflict in Asia. There's several conflicts in Africa, right? There's conflict here. There's conflict in Europe. And y'all know what I mean by conflict. Japan, South Korea, and Australia, Canada too, reevaluating their partnership with the U.S. This is what I'm talking about right here. That. Okay. And in Venezuela. Okay. So it's looking like Raw is pretty much on all the continents right now. It was pretty peaceful in 22 when we started this, no? Around the... It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't what it is right now. Right? It was the Russia-Ukraine thing. We knew about that. But for the most part, it wasn't a lot going on. Now, it's a lot of cleansing happening. You said it's 130 conflicts that are heavily armed. Interesting. 130. How often do we talk about Raw over here, y'all? And to prepare your mind to see this at Raw. Just Google, almost all of the USA have laws criminalizing acts of homelessness, right? And a lot of other countries are making it against the law to be homeless too. The allies that we had, we don't have anymore. Hello. He didn't have us studying about the United Nations for no reason, family. He didn't have us looking in to the summits and all of those things for nothing. Do y'all remember this? We didn't go into it way, way deep, but we got the surface stuff of what we needed. Who remembers us adding up the amount of soldiers around the world? And I think we did that for the first time in 23. Y'all remember us adding up the soldiers and how many soldiers it was around the world and what that would look like if that were to be a thing? Do y'all remember? How many people this many people got? How many people is on reserve? Remember? That was random information 2 years ago. Is it random right now? You said they're in place now. Interesting, Leon. Did we talk about it? Thank you. Thank you. Did we talk about it, Lana? You said, no, ma'am, not random at all. Joy. That's an important fact to know now, isn't it? The puzzle is fitting. It is. It is. $2 billion soldiers. You said, still sticks to me. Okay. And now, a certain place is saying, trust us with your sons or daughters. Are they not? Huh? A certain house is saying, give us, thank you. It's saying, give us your sons and your daughters. No? Are they? Huh? For that number that we were looking for, that number that we added up is being rounded up right now. The beginning of that number is happening right now. Y'all realize that, right? You get it? Hey. Huh? All them random numbers. How many people? Who remembers us looking up how much different, how many pounds or tons of wheat and bread and spices and all of this stuff come from other places, and how much of our spices we get from other places? Y'all remember these classes? Garlic and all of that. Remember, we looked at how much of those things are brought into our country. Do you think that that was a valuable class right now? Most of our spices come from somewhere else. You remember, Rika? And it's like, what did that got to do with anything? It got a lot to do with everything if God said famine is coming. A whole lot. Because God told us the spices were going to be currency. They've always been currency. Did he not tell us that? Spices were going to be currency, stuff like salt and garlic and sugar and flour and cornmeal, baking powder, baking soda, dried herbs. He said, and at that time, I was so surprised that the U.S. imports so many stuff. Come on. Come on. Come on. He said, look up nutmeg in New York. Okay. Hey. He said, I looked at a bottle of olive oil, and even the pure kind is from 4 different countries. Come on. That part. Dean. So Wally World has spices on sale now for $1. Get your stuff. Come on. Come on. Better get, because they know what's about. Listen. You said I've been stocking up on those $1 spices. Come on, Vonda. You said New York was traded for nutmeg. Okay. He do. All of the things that people told us was not important, y'all, God said pay attention. And we are nearing the end of the third year of what we do here. And again, not one class that we have had has not been for something. Every single class, whether it's to learn about medical. When y'all say medical supplies is so expensive, y'all know what I've been thinking about. In medicine, when that man came in here, I don't even think that man is a part of our class anymore. Do you hear me? You welcome. I don't even think that man is a part of our class, but he let us know in October of 22 that we needed to pay attention to medicine and to make sure that we had enough medical support. You remember that man from Canada? I don't even think he's a part of our community no more. How many people came in here and told us certain things and then they just left? They were messengers. Got medical stuff at DT right now. He said if it ain't gone up yet, DT. Okay. God sent word in here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Dollar Tree. Thank you. God sent word to us. And I'm grateful for it. I'm telling you. We got atmospheric rivers. We got flooding. There's people without power. There's people without heat. All kinds of stuff. And God told us about all of it. He told us about the military being on the streets. He told us that regular folks was not going to be okay. Y'all know what's real crazy? I just smelled my grandma's waffles waffle past my nose. That's weird. Wow. Maybe I'll make some waffles today. I don't know how that happened. That's interesting. Right. You know how you kind of have a flashback and you can smell the smell? That's real weird. I don't know that that's happened to me like that before. That's interesting. If you haven't learned to make stuff from scratch, your most basic foods, please learn. If you haven't practiced playing hide and seek with your children and them staying somewhere for 30 minutes to an hour, you work it up 5, 10, 15, 20-minute increments, that is going to be very important now. Not screaming or running to the door when they hear the doorbell or somebody knock, something you need to be working on right now. How many of y'all kids run to the door? Be honest. When somebody knock on the door or they hear the doorbell, do they run towards the door? Yours do, Samantha? Okay, anybody else? Your kids run towards the door or go to open the door? You had to stop her. Okay. Yeah, work on that now. Work on that now. Work on that. Them running to the window to see who it is. No more of that. You said my 24-year-old just opens the door. Oh, no. Yes, and they just open it. Still work. I need y'all to work on that big time. Because they can enter if they open the door. I mean, now. Okay? You don't answer the door, it ain't nothing they can do. But if somebody open that door, they can come in. You said my kids knew they better not have touched the door when they were little, right? It's time for hide and seek. It's time for how long can you be quiet? Can you walk past the window without me seeing you? Practice that. Remember we talked about talking with your eyes? You said, heck nah, mine looks straight at me. That part. That part. Okay, some folks do, but some folks, kids do run to the door. I know. This happens. That is something that cannot happen anymore. Okay? It cannot. Did y'all see what happened with the man and his wife? The UPS people? They thought it was the package people. You said, just told my client that, just opened the door without asking, talking about, I knew it was you. Don't do that no more. Understand, folks is getting ready to start, it's already happening. Getting followed home for groceries, medical supplies, necessities. Do you hear me? It's already happening. Them babies do not need to open the door at all. They don't even need to be by the door. Because whatever they planning is going to make it so the people is going to be at the end of the blocks. Remember we talked about the people being at the end of the block? Y'all remember this? They didn't already set up the hotline for the people to be everything. Remember, all of this stuff is already in play. It's real. You need to know where your kids are. Stress this to your children. Please do not go nowhere where I don't know where you at. It could be very dangerous going forward. If countries around the world are putting, you say, yep, I've been telling my patients' families to be cautious when getting their deliveries. Listen, Joy, people not paying attention. The things that were important are not, people don't care about no diamonds right now. Do they? Folks ain't caring about no diamonds. But if you got a big fat bag of meat sitting on your thing, oh yeah, I seen somebody stealing diapers and toilet paper. Do you hear me? It's about to get that kind of serious. If there was another LD, you said they said over 700,000 have been laid off. Did we talk about it, Kendra? Did God tell us a whole bunch of people wasn't going to be working? Did he? He said when the food is too expensive, when they start cutting folks off for stamps and Section 8 and all of the resources, WIG, the right to work programs and all of that kind of stuff, he said a lot of folks ain't going to be working. Stuff is going to be super expensive. Okay? All of those things are happening now, family. Stuff is triple, quadruple, 100 times the price that it was just a few years ago. And if your eyes is still closed, I don't know what else to say. He said, that's why I don't like my husband bringing people to my house. My stuff is stored in my garage and they see it. Oh, Lord. Y'all can't get them hanging things off of Temu off of the TikTok shop where to divide the room and put them up around there with the curtains, with the big curtains like these. Maybe that's what I'll do. Whatever area it is in, that little thing where you can, and it go up to the ceiling with that thing, I'll be getting that. So open this garage all you want to, baby. I be and got me one of them. So you can cover the, yeah, yeah, yeah. Because people are paying attention, y'all. They are. They paying attention. They are. It's real crazy, for real, if you think about it. Like, we really about to be living in a movie. We are living in a movie already. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go eat and then we can come back and play our trivia because that's what we were supposed to be doing, and we didn't make it over there because we had the testimonies and stuff, and then we looking up who the allies are. The reason I ask y'all to do that is because if there is an alert for everywhere, that means we don't know who about to try to come over our grandma's house unannounced. The notice is how many deliveries you have and what kind of boxes and containers you throw away. Yes, they do. They pay attention. In my 60 years, I've never seen anything like this. He said, I didn't even think it was going to be alive to see it come to pass. This part, Mr. FedEx guy already said he knows where to go when S hit the fan. That's what he said to you? Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Yeah. And you keep an eye out. He said he coming to my house. Oh, no, he didn't. That's... Auntie, I don't know what FedEx got a box like Amazon, but I'll be taking my stuff to the box, baby. I'll be going to get me a box. Forget that. Wow. You said thank you for all you do to keep us on our toes. Girl, God be keeping me on mine. I think that's why those truck drivers are being unalived in Carolinas. Is truck drivers being unalived in the Carolinas? Oh. So they already hitting the truck drivers. What? It's already starting. We put our groceries in a rubber tub so no one sees what we have. He may walk over here, but he'll be carried out. I know that's right, Auntie. It's been going on for months. So there's already a problem in logistics. Interesting. What do you think 2026 is going to be like? Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I thought you was just talking about like the regular FedEx drivers. I didn't know you were talking about over the road people. No, I did see that. I did. You said several posts on TikTok and IG about it. Interesting. You said terrible and surreal. Interesting. The truth, hell on earth. Interesting. You said, yeah, that makes sense. A lot of the delivery trucks are now unmarked to try to keep people from following them, but now they eventually, people will catch on. Wow. Interesting. Do you think it's gonna look like Thief in the Night? You think that's what it's about to look like? You said exactly. That's what I'm talking about, Phaedra. You said it makes sense. I was just talking with someone about how many unmarked delivery trucks I've been seeing. Yes. Yes. And that's all logistics. And God told us to pay attention to parcel. Didn't he? He told us pay attention to what's going on in logistics and the parcel community. Did he not? He told us that in 22. Well, he offered to bring my boxes inside for me. I told him no, my sons will get them. Yeah, you watch him on TV. Sis, you watch him. Especially because that was a part of your bit. The international market at that. The international market. You said you did say about the logistics some years back. Yes, yes, ma'am, I did. And looky. Somebody got this. I think Queen. I don't know who got it made. It's on Amazon. You know, we got a couple of them. The other one up there, I ain't getting it down. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go find me something to eat real quick, and then we can come back a little bit later and we'll do our trivia if y'all want to. We were supposed to do it right now, but we didn't. And so we could like take a nap if y'all want to, eat a little bit, take a nap and come back, and then we could do some trivia when we come back. We're supposed to be going through all these books in here and just picking something random. But we didn't get a time to do that. So I'm gonna go find me some food real quick and lay down and take me a quick nap because I've been up since early. And then we can come back and do whatever y'all want to do. Thank you. That's the thing. Oh, you gonna take a nap too? Oh, okay, good. All right, let's take a nap then. Oh, you said you've been up since early. He said he must know the addresses that my packages came from. They're unmarked, but they knew it was dehydrated food, right? Okay. All right, I love y'all. Happy holidays to those that celebrate whatever you celebrating. I appreciate y'all too, Tasha. Yeah, yeah. It's every night before you go to bed. It's every night before you go to bed. We praying silent prayers in our secret place. That's the prayers we praying. And we played in our secret place last night or this early this morning, and before it had been 12 hours, God was already answering the secret prayers at the secret closet, honey. Yeah. And he made it known out in the open. You see? Sure did. And didn't we was up in burning the midnight oil, and he answered before it had ever been even been 12 hours for some people. So yeah, we doing it before we go to bed. Whoever had their hands raised, if you're in need of a medical miracle, or you got matters of the heart and mind, which could be anything, relationships with children, all of that kind of stuff. He said, I've been praying in the middle of the night for months now. That's good. And did you see? He doing it. He know what he doing. So I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm about to take this hair wrap off too. I don't know if it's too tight or what is going on, but my eyes is hurting. I don't know if this is hair wrap or what. I love y'all. We'll come back and we'll do some trivia later. Okay, I think it's these lights is what it is. I feel like it's the lights. The laws of sun. Auntie, check your you said the laws of the sun. Auntie, check. Can you check this out? Let me know what you think. I will, nephew. Okay, I will. The laws of the sun. Okay, I'll look into it. But Auntie about to eat and take a nap right now. You know I was in y'all neck of the woods. I should have came and seen y'all. Well, not close, but I was close to kind of close to where y'all was at. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. Okay. I was over in your area.